Hey, everybody.
What's up? Since apparently, sorry, that was really aggressive, as I usually am. But let me just head into this real quick. Since apparently no one cares about what the name is, it is still Jdcast.
Oh, that's right. Thank you, Brendan, though, for giving us suggestions.
I liked Jeezy and the Sprug, but
maybe we could think about it and maybe do something like Jeezy and Sprague.
I like that one. I like that one too.
Jeezy and Sprague.
Or Jeezy and the Sprague.
Or ASAP Jeezy.
I
don't know.
We'll think about it. Maybe more suggestions would be nice.
Yeah, we can get to that later probably about the...
We'll talk about that at the end of the episode. Stay tuned. So yeah, I really appreciate again the continued support.
Thank you so much, guys. Third episode already.
Yeah. I'm predicting a huge influx of viewers on this next episode. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I've got some promoting happening in the background. You don't know about it yet, Daniel.
I don't.
We'll talk about this after the video because
okay.
it's
all right.
It's crazy.
It's
crazy.
No. Go ahead. Yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna start with the NBA news.
That's right.
We're just gonna fly right into it.
Yeah.
You guys should know since it's happened today. This episode's coming out probably later this morning. Because that's what I'm going to do after we get done is edit it.
Yeah.
And, all right. So, as you guys that are probably watching know, the Lakers are amazing. And the Joker sucks. And, yeah, that's about it.
I think it was just LeBron closeout game.
Or
nothing more simple
the
than
fact that the Lakers are just LeBron is amazing.
And that
30-point triple-double.
Just a reminder of people who still doubt him and stuff like that he's here to stay and is taking the Lakers with AD to the NBA Finals.
Top 2 player of all time, and he's not 2.
I can agree with the top 2.
And he's not, Kobe's not 2 either.
I wasn't even. Wait, so is it like 1A, 1B for you?
No, I mean, I think before I used to have Kobe at number 1 just because I love him so much.
Well, Kobe's still obviously the greatest
Laker
of all
some
time.
people don't think he's top 100 of all time. Some people like to disrespect him.
I mean, yeah.
And not even put him in the top 10.
There's a lot of people who don't put him in the top 10. And I'm just I feel like you
can't
can't tell the story.
ESPN and all the reporters like to say that Kobe's so good now. But before they were like, "Oh, he sucks."
They would always bring up of all the missed shots that he had. Apparently there's a stat that he has the most missed field goals in NBA history.
Yeah. Well, that's just look at his field goal percentage. Okay. Okay. Regardless, Caruso's been playing lights out. So is Rondo. Kuzma needs to step up.
It goes without saying.
Yeah, which I'm sure he will. If we're gonna play the Heat, most likely Andres.
Most likely, Andres. You better hope the Celtics don't come back,
dude. That would be disgusting. The Celtics, of course, as Daniel knows. Yes. What did they do?
What do you mean?
Come on, you know what they did. You just told me.
Oh yes, the Heat were up, close to double digits in Game 5, and then the third quarter happened. Celtics dropped 41 points.
Third quarter.
Fourth quarter, it was flipped on its head. People say on Twitter that Celtics have momentum now, which I kind of agree with. But then again, I don't know if they could do that for 2 straight games. I think, like you said earlier.
We're probably going to play the Heat. But
most likely.
Going back to Kyle Kuzma and the fact that he's going to have to play lights out in the finals is if we play the Heat.
Because the Heat have a bunch of shooters.
No, that's not why he's going to have to play lights out.
Oh,
the real reason he has to play lights out is because... Katya Elise Henry's in the building, and she's not staying in his room. She's staying in Tyler's room, which, Do
you want to fill some viewers in who
Kyle Kuzma was dating Katya Elise Henry. She's his Instagram model. Sorry, she probably does more than that. Let me not. I don't know.
Well, then again, I'm not going to lie. I think I've heard of her.
I'm not going to say that my sister's her friend, but I'm pretty sure she...
knows her.
No, something like that. I remember her talking about her. Maybe she's just a follower. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. But they used to date back when we had the whole squad: Lonzo and Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart. I miss those boys. Even though we sucked.
It was only 2 years ago, right? Even before LeBron was 3 years ago. But yeah,
before LeBron. It was a nice little nice little team we had there. I feel like we were gonna probably win a championship in the next 7 years. It would have been really nice.
It was like a transition year because it was the first year after Kobe retired,
Yeah.
and before LeBron showed up in LA. So it was just like
I felt like we could have been somewhere, but
yeah,
whatever. We're about to win a championship. So regardless, Katyalise Henry is in the bubble, but she's not dating Kyle Kuzma anymore. She's dating Tyler Hero. Even though it's two R's. Hero really is what it should be, but whatever. So he's gonna, obviously be like, yeah, Tyler, you suck. Even though Tyler has been playing amazing.
Dropped 37 in Game 4.
Yeah, he's been playing amazing. So
finals.
We'll see how that goes. I don't really have any doubts that the Lakers are gonna win. I'm not gonna need to get a septum. I also said that if the Nuggets won, I'd get a septum. So no more septum here. Sorry, Chloe, not getting one.
There's still a chance I might get a tattoo, though. So watch out, Chloe.
He's gonna get.
Even though I don't think the Heat can beat the Lakers.
I don't think so either. But if they do, that'll be a really that'll help me. I'm gonna try to. You're gonna get a little Heat logo right here.
Oh, on
your ankle.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Daniel, what's your favorite Spurs? Dang it, I'm so dumb. What's your favorite basketball team?
The San Antonio Spurs. Thank you for that.
There we go. So the Heat, yeah, that'd be tough. I remember.
That's what you're saying.
Game 6 dagger. You remember that one?
Yeah, and then I remember Game 5 the next year when we blew out the Heat and won the championship. Yep,
right,
that was
it's
fun.
been forever. So
that was before.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. Any other thoughts on the NBA?
I mean, kind of with just a little bit what you said. I mean, just shout out the Denver Nuggets really quick. The only team in NBA history to come back from 3-1 deficits in the same postseason.
Back to back. Sorry, you couldn't do it again because
there was people on Twitter saying that they could do it again. I don't know if you noticed watching the game, but when I was watching it, a lot of the commentators were like, something's off with Jamal Murray. And I guess his hip was hurting. I don't know if his hip or something was hurting him. But then it was like, Jeremy Grant went off. So the Nuggets still had a chance. So I'm not saying
he shot terribly, Jamal.
No, he
Jamal
did not
Murray.
have a good game. No.
9 points.
Jokic is being locked down by Dwight. I didn't realize Dwight had gotten in his head the whole series. Yeah.
I actually, something popped up on recommended on YouTube, and it was when Kobe called Dwight soft, and he said, try me.
Are you talking about when he was on the Rockets?
Yep, when he
that was such a
Kobe in the face, and then Kobe said, you're soft, and it was just like,
that legendary head shake.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Such a good moment.
But, it's a comeback moment for Dwight.
That's also
I was seeing some YouTube comments talking about really it was ridiculous because they were like, if they win a championship this year, does that cement Rajon Rondo and Dwight Howard as Hall of Famers? And I was like, I feel like Rajon Rondo is already
and I also felt like
Dwight Howard also. Yes. But I mean,
there's a lot of
I guess you can debate Dwight Howard, like where he maybe isn't supposed to be, but at the same time, it's like
the man won Defensive Player of the Year 3 times in a row.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, it's a chip.
Yeah.
But with Rondo, it doesn't make any sense.
Rondo, it just gives him 2 chips, and it's just like
so. Regardless,
adds to his resume.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Let's head on to the NFL. What's interesting? What happened Thursday? Who played Thursday? The Dolphins annihilated the Jaguars.
Man.
Ryan Fitzpatrick is back, baby.
18 for 20.
18 for 20 for
2 touchdowns, rushing touchdown.
Yeah. Oh.
Fitz magic.
Brendan Shapey. Is the best fantasy manager in the world because he's just like, you know what, James Robinson, I'm thinking he's gonna have a pretty good game. And then
did you hear James Robinson before that game? Maybe a little bit, not even.
I had no idea who
That's
that
how
was.
You know Brendan's an expert.
I think Brendan. Oh, would you call him a fantasy expert?
I don't know because that's the OG Wyatt Aaron's.
How many? He had like 80-something yards, maybe 100-something yards, and 2 touchdowns.
He had a great game.
So
the only player that showed up on that team.
Yeah. So that was gross. Devontae Parker didn't have a great game. He got kind of locked up.
Yeah.
He had an okay game. Mm-hmm. So thanks for that, Dave Pavone. I know you're listening. That sucks for you. And so we'll see what goes on with the rest of the games. I know Monday night we're going to have a great game. It's going to be a fun game to watch.
Oh, that's going to be one of the best games of the season. Yeah. 2 MVPs going at it.
It's going to be fun to see the the people that don't make the Super Bowl play there. It's going to be fun.
What are you saying?
Well, because they're not going to make the Super Bowl.
Those 2 teams?
Yeah, the Patriots are going to make the Super Bowl.
Okay. Really?
Yeah, but we'll see. No, it's gonna be a great game. You know,
No, yeah.
it's the number 1 and number 2 teams right now.
Yeah.
I would say the Ravens are the number 1.
Because I used to think it was like those two, and then you add like the Saints.
The Saints
And
aren't even
then
top 10
They
right
lost
now.
to the Raiders, and everyone's ragging on Drew Brees, and it just reminds people of 2015 Peyton Manning. And I was like, I don't know if it's that bad.
I think it's a reach.
A little bit.
It's been one game that he really, and it's not like he even did terrible.
It's just also that Michael Thomas is injured.
Michael Thomas
So
is
people
injured,
do bring that up.
you know.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to sit here and say that
Right.
Jameis Winston is going to start.
People were saying if that wasn't Drew Brees playing, or his name wasn't Drew Brees, Jameis
By
Winston would be
people, you
starting
mean
right now.
that reporter?
No.
There was one reporter I saw, and then she I forget. I'm sorry,
Mina
I don't know her
Kimes?
name. Yes, and
I
then
love
the
Mina
top
Kimes.
comment was like, okay, so a Hall of Fame great would have gotten subbed by a scrub if he wasn't a Hall of Fame great. That's a great take. And it was just, yeah.
I mean,
People are saying that
yeah.
Tom Brady is out there looking like, it just looks like they still have Jameis Winston, which is nice to hear.
wow. Never thought I'd
I
hear
love
that.
Tom, but Tom,
He's not playing great right now.
I don't know what you're doing, and I
No.
need you to step it up because I want you to win that division because the Saints suck.
Not just because you have him on your fantasy team.
I don't.
either.
He is dropped.
Oh, that's right.
Tom, you suck. And you know who I
Now
have?
Cam Newton is a fantasy stud.
You know who I have on the team? Tom, Justin Herbert.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Which I think was a good pickup. Tyrod Taylor, I'm sorry what that doctor did to you.
Oh, that's
That is
so
absolutely
unfortunate.
terrible. Although I've looked
Oh,
into it,
man.
and it happens often is the thing.
Yeah.
And then people were talking about if doing a procedure where you can puncture your lung to numb pain is acceptable, then why isn't marijuana acceptable?
Led to
And that
other
leads into, like,
conversations.
a huge conversation about what is allowed.
No, for sure.
So yeah, that sucks, Tyrod. 2 years in a row where you just get thrown under the bus
Yeah.
and just
First-
disrespected.
Was it first Buffalo, then Cleveland?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was tough, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for you. No, the Browns.
I said Cleveland.
Oh, I'm tripping.
What did you think?
I
said?
heard. I don't know what I'm talking about, dude. I don't know what
That's
I heard.
okay. That's
I
all
thought
right.
no, I heard was it first here and then Buffalo, and then I was like,
No, yeah, it was
No.
Buffalo then. He was in Buffalo for a while.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Where is he at now?
The Chargers. We
Yes,
just,
yes,
That's
yes,
why
yes,
Herbert's
yes.
the.
No, it confused me because I thought that you said first Buffalo, then Chargers, and then I said no, he was at Cleveland. But apparently, I just don't have ears. Okay, all right. So
Real quick. Dallas camper from camp wanted me to bring this up. How about them Cowboys? Also, not then that you had mentioned the Falcons. Just going back
Laid
to their
down.
old ways. That's a team that laid down.
20-3.
How about that game? Dak Prescott, what a game. Over 400 passing yards, rushing touchdowns, passing touchdown. A great game for him. And it's like sucks because Matt Ryan also had a great game. Like that offense had a great game. It's
No,
just,
they didn't.
They didn't?
Nope.
Oh, that's because Leo Jones didn't have a good game.
2 receptions for
And-
26 yards.
And
dude.
now has a hamstring.
Are you-
Game time decision now.
Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, sorry, Dallas. Okay, cool. The Cowboys are okay.
They came back.
Onside
kick.
Honestly, I'm really proud of Dak.
One by one.
That's a throwback to episode 1 where we were talking about Dak.
That's
and
right. That's
doing
right.
good because he decided to do terrible week 1, and then week 2 he steps it up. I had decided to start Dak Prescott
This week or
this last week.
This last week.
week.
So that was a good decision.
And in the middle of the second quarter, he had negative points.
Oh, so you're getting worried.
So I was like, no, I wasn't getting worried. I was getting furious. I was like, what the heck is this?
Why did I do this to myself? Yeah, but then it was
ended
like
up scoring 39.10 points. But Manuel
second half team for you.
Manuel had Aaron Jones and
Oh yeah,
Waller.
he had 40
and-
points, right?
Yeah.
And then even in a non-PPR league, he had 40 points.
Yeah. And Waller, who had like 30 points. And mind you, Manuel doesn't start people that play the Saints, so Waller was his last decision, and that's why he had to start him.
Right. Because Manuel's a Saints fan.
Manuel's a Saints fan. I didn't start Chris Carson or Tyler Lockett for that same reason because they were playing the Patriots. I didn't think they were going to do good,
And
and
then
then I
Lockett
still
had a
don't think
great
they did.
game.
Nah, Lockett didn't do anything.
He had a 92 yards touchdown.
Metcalf destroyed us, okay? And I think Stephon Gilmore wasn't expecting that. Let's not.
He did get sunned by Metcalf in this one particular play.
It's been like one game. It's been one play. All right, Stephon Gilmore is still the best corner in the league, and I will stand by that. And I feel like everyone also stands by me on that.
I don't know. I just think that's like, obviously, I would think it's Chidobe. I'm just kidding. I don't even
thanks.
Think he
Shut
played.
up, dude. Gosh, man.
Not Jalen. It's either Gilmore or Ramsey, but I feel like Gilmore still has that plateau.
Ramsey
just talks way too much.
I can't stand Jalen Ramsey. Let me remind you, AFC Championship a couple years ago, Jalen Ramsey, what we did to you guys.
Oh, yeah, and what he said before the game.
Yeah. Oh, let's go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we're gonna
forget about the Patriots. Idiot.
That game was a good game,
Jalen Ramsey's pretty good. It was a very good game. I was worried there for a second.
Oh, yeah, because Blake Bortles was going to make a Super Bowl appearance, and I was like, what is happening?
No, it was bad.
But,
yeah, it was a tough
That was
game.
a great game, the Patriots and Seahawks, though. I was watching it at work, and it was like back and forth, and it was like Cam looked like the Cam from the MVP season that he had.
If we would have ran to the right, we would have been having
that was like a weird
conversation here.
Yeah, the last play of the game.
That was going on. We should have thrown the ball.
I feel like they could have, but that's okay. The fact that it was like that close means like people were
we're
doubting
top
the
10 team.
Yeah,
we're probably 10. So
still though, that's good from people who were like expecting y'all to
be trash. Yeah, I know.
And then Cam, didn't he sign for a minimum?
A $1 million minimum.
Oh, like the fact that Nathan Peterman is more expensive than him this season.
The fact that anyone is more expensive than him this season is ridiculous.
So,
well, not anyone. That's not what I'm trying to say, but I'm saying
that's
like
all Bill Belichick.
What's his name is getting paid more?
Winston?
No. He is, yes.
Oh, to sit on
almost
the bench,
every starting quarterback is getting,
and some bench.
Every bench quarterback is getting paid more than him. No, Sam, I'm seeing Ghost Darnold.
I am. Oh man, I feel bad for him.
Yeah,
Still
dude, the Jets
Adam
stink.
Gase.
Hey, he's a what is it? A wonderful offensive mind, a great offensive mind. Shut up, dude.
Oh man, they were like the 49ers were like, "Oh, hey guys, this whole team is going to be injured. We're going to make it more competitive." And Jets were like, "No, we still are really bad.
We're trash.
We're actually really bad.
We're very bad."
Darnold had an amazing touchdown pass at the end there. It looked like it was like a great pass, but it was just like a reminder of like, oh, that was the fourth quarter when y'all were down by 30.
Yeah.
So,
and they had the practice squad in there because everyone's hurt.
Yeah, this whole NFL season, there's so many injuries around the league. For example, Saquon Barkley.
I lost him
soon. I lost him in 2 of my leagues.
I lost Christian McCaffrey.
Christian
for
McCaffrey's
6 weeks.
out 4 to 6 weeks.
I like how I say we lost him.
We
like
didn't
they
lose
don't
them.
have lives of their own.
No,
so
sure.
It's really tough for Saquon. Any Giants fan out there?
It's another
I
year
hate you
for
anyways.
rebuilding.
So it sucks to suck.
Wait, that's funny.
But yeah,
like,
I feel bad for Saquon. I don't feel bad for you guys.
Do you think this is just karma for stealing
Saquon,
2 Super Bowls from
Saquon didn't do that.
No, not Saquon, just
Giants.
Because with that, I just feel
general.
like they're just another year rebuilding. Even with Saquon, I think it was going to be a tough year.
Yeah, I don't think they were going to win many games.
No, yeah. But this just cements like, then just get another great draft pick and try again next year.
Tank for Trevor.
I don't know if Daniel Jones is the problem. I think Daniel Jones.
The fact that they don't have a good offensive line, or they have like one good receiver and the other guys are really old and they're not that quick.
Sterling Shepard had a good rookie season, and then all of a sudden he's just kind of stalemated.
Darius Slayton is a speed demon over there.
That's the guy you're talking about, right? Yeah.
And their defense is kind of shaky.
They do have Evan Ingram though, who's still like
Evan Ingram's a good tight.
Always
I'd
shoots
say he's
up.
a top
tight end list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that happens. I'm thinking we win this week. I know. By we I mean the Patriots, of course.
Against the Raiders.
We're playing the Raiders. I know everyone's biggest concern is that we can't stop the run.
Oh, and Josh Jacobs is coming. Yeah.
And Josh Jacobs and that other running back who also got a touchdown last week.
Jalen Rashad?
Yeah, someone got it. Some other guy was running.
Person.
Yeah. But I'm thinking if everyone is noticing that we can't stop the run, then so is Bill Belichick.
Oh, so he might do something to
not might. He definitely does. And he's definitely been tearing them a new one ever since we got destroyed by Chris Carson a little bit this last week, and then the Dolphins were kind of running it on us. Dolphins had a good run game again against the Jags.
Against the Jags, yeah.
They had
oh, that's right.
There was this one meme, and it was that one running back they had, and it was like 11 rushes for 7. Myles Gaskin,
That's
11
right.
rushes for 70 yards and this many receptions. And then it said Jordan Howard, 1 rush, 1 yard, 1 touchdown. And it was like Gaskin's
fantasy owners.
Gaskin's fantasy owners. It was just like, yeah, that sucks. That is terrible. I would hate when that happened, when people got vultured of a touchdown.
Especially when it was only his only rush of the game.
And he got a TD.
Yeah,
That's
tough. It's very tough. But yeah, and then week 3. I think the Cowboys and Seahawks would be a great game.
Yeah.
It'd be like a shootout, but I think with Jamal Adams, on that Seahawk, secondary, just saying that name alone is better than probably a lot of Cowboy defensive players, because Leighton Vander Esch is still out, and it's like the only good players are like on, the defensive line.
Yeah.
They're not in the secondary, so I could see the Seahawks winning this game, but
you're holding out hope
a little bit, because the only way we win is in a shootout.
Yeah,
So
we'll see.
I will see.
Yeah,
that.
that'll probably be. I hope it will be a good game.
Oh, speaking of the Seahawks, do you want to talk about your Russell Wilson prediction? That
No,
Brendan
I was
wanted to play?
I was pretty close. I think.
Yeah, just -4 touchdowns.
It was 3. I said he would shoot. I said he would be 2 touchdowns.
3. I'm sorry. 5 and 3. 5 and 2 is just, man.
Yeah.
The yards were pretty close though, and he did throw a pick 6 at the beginning of the game. But
I thought it was a pick. I mean, Russell Wilson's just probably the best quarterback in the league right now. If we're being honest, he's playing like the best.
I was gonna say, did Pat Mahomes have a good game too? Because
I don't think he
they
did.
barely beat the Chargers. Right?
The Chiefs and Chargers game showed that the Chiefs are a beatable team.
Oh, by what the Chargers did. Right?
Yeah. Because I mean, again, I don't think you game plan for Justin Herbert to go in, so it's not their fault really.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, they won the game. You can't really say anything about it. But
Harrison
no, he didn't
Butker,
have
man.
An amazing game.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he's still Pat Mahomes.
They probably have the best kicker in the league, I think.
Yeah, him or Justin Tucker.
I mean, what am I talking about? Justin Tucker's always been like
automatic.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see.
Greg Zuerlein, though, thank you for coming clutch on that onside kick and that game-winning field goal. But anyway, enough about that. Oh yes, if you want to transition real quick to the UTSA Roadrunners and their football team, who are 3-0, by the way. Last night they beat Middle Tennessee State 37-35 after quite a few, I think it was 2 rushing touchdowns from Sincere McCormick, who had a good game. I know Joshua Cephas, they're kind of number 1, number 2 receiver, had a good game too. There was another, Zachary Franklin, I think is his name, had an amazing game. A lot of receptions, a lot of yards, touchdown. The storyline is Frank Harris had a did he have a rushing? He had a touchdown pass. That's what he had. Touchdown pass, and then on the scramble, he juked a guy out, and then he got tackled and
messed up his knee.
Oh, this sounds familiar, but
okay.
I really don't want it to be.
I would hope it's not.
I really don't want it to be lingering.
As much as I make fun of Frank Harris, because of
that reason,
he tweeted out our sophomore year.
I remember you told me.
He tweeted out. I think it was my freshman year. So your sophomore year, he tweeted out a picture of himself and quotes of people he's injury prone, and then that first week he gets injured and he's out for the season.
Did you say David sent you that?
Yeah, David sent me it, and then it was just bro, this is our starting quarterback. Look what he said. Now he's injured. So
he's been balling though.
I memed
before.
him for a little bit, but he had been balling the first 2 weeks. Yeah. He was leading the league in rushing touchdowns, I think is what you said.
I think he still is though, right? No, even for quarterback.
For quarterbacks, yeah, I mean he probably still is. Again, not everyone is playing, and we understand.
Right,
that.
I was going to say major conferences played for the first time today. A lot of upsets, actually. Yes, Texas Tech. It was a really good barn burner there.
I was told by David Pavone that who won that? Texas won in
overtime.
Sam Ehlinger.
Yes.
Who knows Wyatt Aarons?
That's right.
Yes. But Apparently one of the Texas Tech like DBs or QBs or their like Texas.
It was
Tech
their QB.
Went like
they went
this.
like that.
That's a big no. Don't do that, big guy. And then they got
22
beaten
unanswered
OT.
points.
Yep. They got beaten OT.
Points. Sorry. Yes.
So that was fun. But let's UTSA.
Yeah,
good game.
There was
Josh Adkins.
Josh Atkins, the backup, came in. I think
In
we were
the
talking
middle
about
of
it
the
earlier.
second quarter.
Yes, and he was throwing like
Smithson Valley grad.
good
by the way.
passes actually, especially for someone to rush in there. I was really impressed.
Yeah, the coach said he was playing like someone who's
Been there before.
Yeah, who had like been starting the whole time.
I don't know if he's a freshman.
He's not. I don't think so.
Was he a transfer?
I think he's he transferred from New Mexico State where he had thrown 27 touchdowns, 24 interceptions for like a bajillion yards. Yeah.
So he has been
decent.
there. It's just a new team now. That's good though that he showed out and we were able to come out with the win. There's
Rashad Wisdom was over there, balling.
That's right. On the defensive end.
Judson grad.
Mm-hmm. Bryce Strong. That's right.
Bryce Strong. Rest in peace,
man.
If you don't know who Rashad Wisdom is, search him up. He's a baller. So, he said that they started off kind of weak defensively. Yeah. And then they picked it up towards the end of the game, which they did. So we're looking. Oh, he's also number 0 on the
defense,
team.
And Frank Harris is 0 on offense.
Yes. So that is something that our new coach started.
Mm-hmm.
So all the players vote on it.
That's right.
And for the single-digit numbers on the team, but 2-1-0 Countdown City are the numbers that people vote for, and they're supposed to be like the team's like leaders, mentally tough, and everything.
Right.
And so everyone voted, and Rashad Wisdom was like the guy who got the most votes on the defensive side of the ball, and then the offensive side was Frank Harris.
Mm-hmm.
Frank Harris, being mentally tough, just dealing with injuries and still coming back and grinding, and Rashad Wisdom, one, being a great football player,
defensive player,
and then 2, bouncing back. I think he used to wear number 37, which is what his brother used to wear.
Mm-hmm.
His brother who passed away from cancer, I think when he was in high school.
When his brother wasn't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's going to be fun to see as we start playing these ranked teams.
Oh, yeah. We got BYU next weekend, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and then Army in a couple.
And then Army the next
the
week.
end of next month or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see how UTSA does go against those teams.
Mm-hmm.
So let's lead into music.
Oh, that's right.
That decided to drop a couple days ago.
That's right. There's quite a few albums and music that dropped Thursday night.
Let's talk about new albums
mm-hmm.
that dropped, not OG versions or deluxe versions, which
Mr.
we'll talk about.
Lil Wayne,
and Bryson Tiller.
Yep.
So new albums that dropped was Joji.
Yep.
Did you listen to it?
I did.
I did not listen to it.
Really?
I listened to like 3 songs.
I'm surprised. I thought you would.
I mean, there's some songs that made a playlist.
Right.
Ew made a playlist. That's a pretty good one.
That one's.
But I haven't listened to all of it, and I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. I've listened to it quite a few times.
Yeah.
The first time was just like one listen. I was like, okay, and then the past few days, just one day I've been listening to it.
Yeah.
Some songs that I like. I don't know if you want to do a formal review of this like next week or anything.
Let's do a formal review next week. Today, just what you liked.
Okay, well, I liked. Well, to be honest, the album highlights for me mostly were kind of the singles. But there were still a few songs that I liked, like Mr. Hollywood, which I found out was produced by Kenny Beats.
Kenny Beats.
I just
watched a video of him getting disrespected on his show for like 9 minutes.
Yeah. I love his show so much. Oh, the Zach Fox episode is my favorite.
What about Lil Yachty's episode? A jerk? Lil Yachty's a jerk.
Oh, man. He's also on Joji's album.
Lil Yachty's on Joji's album. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't listen, but I saw that there was a feature.
Boy looking in the West.
Hey, we're going to get copyrighted because I was like really close to like the actual song.
Did you actually listen to it?
No.
Dang, I thought you did. But yeah, that song, I liked it. And then I'm not going to lie, I was anticipating not liking Lil Yachty's part.
Yeah.
And then it was okay.
So we'll see.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
We'll see how
we don't
feel
know,
about it.
but we get more into it.
We don't know about
probably.
my opinion. Okay.
So it's not sense. So yeah.
Did you? Okay. So, okay, pretty good.
It
you
was
would say?
like solid. Yeah.
Solid. 7
We
out
can
of
get-
10.
For now.
For
But
now.
when we get more in depth to it, we can discuss like the favorite tracks, least favorite. Yeah.
Yeah. So
The
did
other-
you listen to Lil Wayne? Other than that one time when you were here.
No, it was just those couple songs, but the songs that you played I really liked, except that one song that you
Okay,
said is the
yeah,
worst
okay.
song.
All right. So I've been listening to a little bit. I played every new song while you were here.
Okay. Same with Bryson Tiller, which
yeah.
I actually liked.
Yeah. What's the first song? Life of Mr. Carter. That's what the name of it was. I really liked.
Yeah.
What's harder? Life of Mr. Carter.
That's right.
Yeah.
I remember you.
That one was a really good song, and he goes off.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to my sister. I don't think it was that song. It was one of the few songs after that. I was talking to my sister on FaceTime, and her brother-in-law was there, and I was just like, yeah. Lil Wayne says the N-word like 4 times in every line, so I don't know what he wants me to do with that. Like, I don't know what he wants me to do. I can't even listen to it. like, because it's just nope.
You're trying to vibe to it, and you're like,
sorry, Lil Wayne.
I can't say that.
So yeah,
I feel that.
It was a good song, but yeah. What About Me was really good. It was so What About Me is a song that was on the Carter 5 already. It had a feature. I'm gonna butcher the name. I think it's Sosa Man. Sosamann. Where he's talking about what about me? I stayed up all night.
You're talking about on the OG
no, you're going around with
version,
him.
They featured
Him.
someone else instead of Sosa
And
Man.
instead of Sosa Man, they
His
featured
name was Post
Malone. Yeah, I know.
So thank you so much.
I know you're listening, Michelle.
Are you? Is she?
I don't know. I mean, I
I
think
hope
she is.
Yeah.
You jerk. Okay. Calm down. It wasn't a shot. Golly. Michelle is. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Sylvia. Yes.
What about Sophia?
Sylvia, you were making fun of the lighting. I hope it's a little bit better now.
She was?
Yes, that's who told me about it. She said that the lighting wasn't very good.
Oh,
and I get it. I get it.
Hey, that's
it wasn't.
constructive criticism.
We
That's
were
not okay.
gonna
We
get
worked
the
on
ring.
it.
We were gonna get the ring light from Michelle.
That's right.
But I forgot it at camp.
That's okay.
But
We can use it in 2 weeks from now, right? That's a bug. Are you okay?
Yeah. But Daniel's making an appearance at camp. I think I am supposed to be making an appearance for like 2 weeks.
A day, right?
For like a day or two. So we'll try to pick it up then. I am buying something soon for this. I just guys
for your channel.
For the podcast
pod?
and the channel.
Mm-hmm.
But we're trying to make that goal over there actually happen. So give me a little bit. Let's go back into Lil Wayne. I'm very sorry.
No, you're good. You're talking about
what about me with Post Malone?
Yeah.
It's a good. I mean, it went on a playlist as well, as we all know. There was another one that was pretty good. I think it was Free or something. Again, I only listened to it a couple times, guys. Okay, so don't get mad at me. Siri featuring 2 Chainz is on my Final Form playlist now. Because it's just funny. He's like, I can't trust Siri. Lil Wayne's just hilarious. Lil Wayne likes to, if everyone remembers Mona Lisa,
yes,
he's a storyteller in his music.
Song is a great storytelling,
which leads me to the worst song on
oh god
on the album,
oh, man.
which was F Him Good. That's not me
censoring it. That's
censoring
literally
it.
the
It's
title of
F
the song.
Him Good. And it's basically a story of Lil Wayne convincing someone to have relations with him, and then her regretting it, but then saying, yeah, I effed him good.
So it's like, and then he kept
thanks
repeating
for the
same
respect you have
line. It's like
for yourself.
Repetitive.
Yeah, it was just it wasn't. People like to think that I am misogynistic in a way when it comes to the fact that I don't really vibe with like Cardi B's music and Megan Thee Stallion's music and just music like that in general. What's her name?
Doja Cat?
Nope. Doja Cat
Sorry.
is fine.
I don't know who you're talking
Mulatto's garbage.
Mulatto.
Again, Megan Thee Stallion has a nice flow. She can rap. So can Cardi B. But I just don't like the content. Sorry.
People called you misogynistic for that?
No, they're like, oh, well, you like to listen to what the guys, like when
What
guys
they say
rap.
about
I'm like, I
stupid
don't.
stuff,
Like,
yeah.
I don't. I literally don't like it. So, get away from me.
So you're saying you don't like WAP?
I like Zayn's rendition from the Vlog Squad of WAP.
Oh, I haven't seen that
If
one.
you guys should definitely go watch that. It's amazing. Yeah, that's all I can say. No, I don't like WAP. Man, get out of my face.
Anyway.
So let's lead into my favorite drop out of the three that we're gonna talk about.
I was gonna ask about. I finally.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Tory Lanez, is that?
Nope, I didn't listen to that.
Okay.
I didn't.
thought that's what you
Because
were
I was
gonna talk
looking
about.
for it that night and I
No.
couldn't find it.
I found it, but I haven't listened to it yet.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll talk about that next week. Tory Lanez is 5'3", 130 pounds. Let's just always remember that.
Oh,
And
real quick about Tory Lanez. Apparently, there's Complex said the source said Tory Lanez told Megan Thee Stallion before he shot her in the foot to dance B word, and everyone.
oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So all the comments are like, Complex sources, dude, trust me, bro. So no one believes it. But still, someone was like, I'm not gonna lie, this is terrible, but it's really funny.
There's absolutely
But it's awful. It just sounds like Tory Lanez.
Megan Thee Stallion could sit on that twig and break him, dude. He's 5'3",
And he's
130 pounds.
He said that after Megan was like, I'm going to just walk the rest of the way home. And then he tells her to. I just think that's ridiculous. So, yeah, that's.
Tory Lanez, I love your music. Also, don't shoot me.
It's also. Yeah.
That's
it was just
terrible.
Really terrible.
Again, I don't support Megan Thee Stallion's music, but I definitely don't think she should have been shot.
Not at all. By a 5'3" boy, man.
130
Man,
pounds.
child.
He's tiny.
Yeah, I remember the day you found out he was 5'3", you were just having this like small like
Dude, I want to ask
realization.
absolutely everyone at camp. Hey, how tall? You know who Tory Lanez is, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
How tall do you think he is? 6'1"? Yeah. He's 5'3". So. Yeah.
So anyway,
Bryson Tiller dropped. Sorta.
I did like his deluxe version.
Sorta. He had dropped a single the night before, called "Always Forever."
Mm. I don't know if I listened to that
which
one.
also made a playlist.
Okay. All right.
But then the next day, you were like, Bryson Tiller dropped a deluxe version, and I was like, no, he didn't. And then I looked at it, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
So it was 4 new songs.
Mm-hmm.
It was, well, quote unquote new songs.
They're
Just
just the
always,
deluxe.
just always.
And also not released, right? There was some on SoundCloud.
Just
right?
always interlude was on SoundCloud. And then there was like on Apple Music, but it wasn't because you couldn't save it. You can like, I don't know.
Right.
Just always interlude's a good song.
Right.
Self-Righteous is very good.
I liked it. Yeah. I liked it really good.
And then Rambo,
Last
Blood featuring
The
The
Weeknd.
Weeknd.
That
was
hard.
The Weeknd is. He went for like a minute.
Such a great verse by The Weeknd.
It was at first I was like, oh okay, we'll see what happens. I was because I know the beat, like so I was.
And then
just
the
like, I don't know what
normal
The
song in
Weeknd-
general, yeah.
I don't know what The Weeknd's gonna do on here. And then The Weeknd was like, I'll show you what I'll do on here. And
Yeah. Then I found out that song had apparently been on SoundCloud this whole time.
Yeah. So.
Sorry.
And then there was. See, I saved 4 tracks, but really it's 3 tracks and an outro, because the outro wasn't really.
That's kind of weird how he put the outro in the deluxe version. You think it would go like on the normal version? That's something I realized, but
he made that after.
yeah. But I thought it was kind of cool, I guess, to like his loyal fans for sure.
No, and then he was just like, I want you to listen to this as if you were discovering it for the first time.
Oh, okay.
A very good song. Rambo's, again, really good. Rambo Last Blood. I still think I prefer the original version better, even though The Weeknd was going off.
He was going really
and I was
hard.
listening to it before you got here, and before I was watching the highlights of the game again.
Mm-hmm.
That album's so good.
The album in general?
Yeah.
No,
Trap Soul's so, there's no way he was going to top that. And then I
The
feel like
fact that
that's
he
what...
added those tracks just made it even more like...
No, I mean, talking about Bryson Tiller, I feel like that messed him up because after when he dropped his sophomore album, everyone was hating on him and saying this isn't good.
Okay.
And so it's just like, well, he dropped the best freshman album probably ever.
Like one of the best, yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, okay.
I know what you're. No, but I know what
but
you're
saying. It's just like literally. I remember listening to that album like days on end.
Mm-hmm.
I literally remember driving my car to HEB listening to Trap Soul, and it's
also been out for so long.
It was on SoundCloud. It was when I had my Galaxy S2, and I was on SoundCloud, and it was like 49 minutes 12 seconds on SoundCloud, and it was slowed down just a little bit because or else they would take it down.
SoundCloud copyright, yeah.
Yeah. So it's
been around for a while.
It's a throwback. Don't is such a good song.
Classic.
It's the meme.
I feel like
don't. Yeah. But it was a really good song.
Get it on beat. I feel like the classic songs from that is obviously Don't, Rambo, is it Sorry Not Sorry?
Sorry Not Sorry.
What was the missing? It's obvious. Which one is it?
There's a lot. I like all of them. Exchange.
That's the song.
Exchange is my favorite one on that.
And then you're like, wow, this song is so good. And then J. Cole's like, yeah, can I borrow this beat? And then he makes Deja Vu.
Yeah, and then everyone's like hating on J. Cole and like, you're not a singer. LOL. Stop trying to be Bryson Tiller.
Only album?
Oh, why'd you steal this from Bryson Tiller? It's a personal
album.
And then you realize that Bryson Tiller also reused that beat, and it wasn't the first time that was used. So whatever.
Hip hop is they just share beats. Nothing's wrong with that.
Let Them Know, I think, is a song
on the album.
Yeah, that one was really good. That album was so good.
Yeah.
Also, like, it's just like the ultimate, like, Bryson Tiller's like, yeah, I'm the man.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like talking to a girl and he's like, no one else is as good as me, obviously. There is a line in one of the songs, and I keep forgetting the title, that really hits me hard, where he's like, he says, I know somewhere out there there's a guy that basically like does the same things I do, and don't show him the same love. And then it's just like, oh, like it was just always a reminder where it was just like, don't think that you're like that crazy good and special, because there's other dudes out there, same way as there's other girls out there that will do the exact same thing that you're doing. So
I get what you're saying.
Ugh.
But the fact that you said it was his freshman album is insane.
Yeah.
So,
and he blew up. He was a mailman before then.
That's right.
And he had his
wondering what he
daughter and stuff.
He had
his baby mama.
They had stuff going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it was really good for him. What
I don't
else?
think did anything else. I think some other things dropped, but I don't know if they're like remember noteworthy. Right now.
So then let's head into quick little recaps.
Of
the week. Yeah, we wanted to finish off with the recaps because I feel like sometimes a lot of people just want to listen to the recaps because our lives are so interesting, and then they click off. So don't do that. So Daniel, you go with your recap. What have you been doing this week?
This whole week is still working at my old house, moving stuff, because we still have to get the old house cleared so we can sell it, and my mom can make money.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't have a lot going on for her job currently. She places senior citizens in care homes and stuff, and like takes them to their appointments or whatever for transportation purposes. But because of COVID, there's not a lot of placements going on.
Yeah. So
she always has to like wait and see when that's happening. Brother's still working though. Nice. I guess for my job, I don't know if I've ranted to you about this yet, but when I think it was last week when
don't get fired.
No, I'm not going to say anything stupid. I'm just saying, after my first ever shift, like, remember the first episode happened and then my shift happened? Like that Sunday, my boss had asked, hey, so could you work Saturday and Sunday from now on? And I was like, well, I can't work this Saturday because Kenya was coming to visit me. But then my boss thought like, oh, he can't work Saturdays at all.
And so he stopped scheduling you.
So she
fired you.
I was saying it was she. It's not a big deal. I don't know why I corrected you like that. That was so aggressive. Anyway.
I said she.
You think you said he? Are you sure?
Nope.
Why are we? It's not.
I definitely said she. I'm not a misogynist.
Hey, Zeus, you can check this back. It's fine. Misogynist. Anyway.
Okay. I mean, I'll put it on there if it was my fault.
Anyway.
Okay, come on. We got to go.
Okay. So, yeah, she only put me on for 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. Sundays. And that was my only day. But then literally while I'm hanging out with Jesus Thursday night.
Yes.
A coworker texted me, "Hey, this is Josh from work." "Oh, hi. This is Daniel. Hey, could you cover my shift Friday night, 7 p.m. to 2 a.m.?" And I was
Which is why me and Daniel Sprague couldn't make an appearance at the UTSA game, which is okay. Would have been a good game.
So
it's whatever.
It took me like a few hours to like
no,
debate
it took
that.
you a day.
A few
You
hours,
responded
meaning
the
a
next-
whole day.
Yeah.
Because he said, "Let me know by like 4 p.m." So I took that to heart, literally. But
Yeah, like at 2:30, I think I texted you, "Hey, you going?"
it was I think it was earlier than that.
It was like 12 maybe.
Yeah.
12:30 something.
And
like
then I was saying, as soon as you texted me that, he texted me that. And then
Yeah.
my mom texted me that. So I was like, I got to decide. And then I was like, okay, well, but this is going to sound stupid, but I've never covered anyone's shift before. So I was just asking, hey, are there any special things like I need to do, like telling you when I'm subbing in for you or something? He's like, just call me real quick. And I was like, okay. It's like, yeah, no, what did you mean by special instructions? I was like, oh, I've just never covered anyone's shifts. Oh, no, me and you have the same job. We clean and whatever. You just go in and clock in. Yeah. He was explaining to me how it was his wife's anniversary that day. So it was really great that I was able to cover his shift.
His wife's anniversary?
It's his anniversary.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Okay, I
With
thought
his
you were
wife.
saying that she had passed.
Oh, that
So,
sounds even worse.
That's why I was confused.
No, it was his
No, I was like,
wedding
it's his
anniversary with his
birthday.
wife.
Yeah.
So it was great that I was able to
you would
cover
think
for
he
him
would have asked for that day off in
like
advance.
before. No, yeah.
No, maybe it's a new job, I guess. People got laid off and it's a COVID job.
Yeah,
sorta.
but he was glad. He was like, he obviously made sure to get the weekend off, but he forgot. His wife was like, well, did you get Friday off? And that's why he texted me.
Yeah. Okay.
So I was really glad I was able to let him celebrate the anniversary with his wife. Happy anniversary, Josh.
Happy anniversary, Josh. You're not watching unless Daniel shares it with you.
I might, honestly, I might text this link. to
All right.
him.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, I worked last night. Very busy. Very busy. There was like a tournament
there
that
was
has
only one game.
62 people in this poker tournament, and then there are a lot of poker tables that were still there.
Probably could have gone in one.
Made a few decent tips.
What was the biggest tip?
This same guy paid me 3 different times, and I made $10 from him.
Oh, okay.
They're all one. I got literally $22 in ones that night.
Nice.
Yes, I've gone from
Plus, the hourly.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
No, let's not say don't do that. Hey, no. Let's not do that. For all you guys know, we don't get paid any money, and you have to donate us to our Cash Apps. Putting them up here.
Or Venmo, whichever you prefer.
Cash App.
You prefer Cash App?
Yeah.
Anyway, but I've gone from $41 in tips my first night to 11 to 22. So that's where I am at right now, and I don't get paid until. I might as well say I don't get paid till next Thursday though, so I've been waiting for a while.
That wasn't me. I was gonna say something and I realized I shouldn't say it.
Yeah, I'm saying I have not gotten any checks yet.
Hey, that's okay.
So,
You
but I'm
just
saying they're
started.
piling up because I do work tomorrow night.
There we go.
So yes, so I am trying to make
You're
money.
missing that last game tomorrow.
That last game.
Oh, well, I guess you work somewhere where all the TVs are on.
Oh
and
yeah,
you get to watch everything.
there's at this Rounders, there's TVs that show sporting events. So yes, that's how I was able to watch Game 5 of the Celtics Heat.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I tried to put on the UTSA game, but I didn't know if I had authorization to change the channel, and I also didn't know what cable they had, so I didn't even know where the remotes were.
Yeah.
And I was working. I didn't want to ask anyone.
Yeah.
So I just checked my phone for the updates on the UTSA game because it was last night. But yeah, it's just my week. How about you?
I have a very boring week. I just work. I had 2 exams this week. I don't know what I got on one of them. Probably pretty bad. It was my finance exam. He still has to grade it. I got a 87 on my calculus exam.
Nice.
Which I had to take yesterday on my lunch break because
Wow.
yeah.
So you had your laptop with you, or
No, I just drove home. I live 2 minutes away from
I
work.
forget you live like HEB's like right there.
Yeah,
It's
it's
literally
like right there,
right there.
like right there.
You see that? It's right there.
It's right there.
But
I have a big passion for it, so
passion.
that's why.
You did on your lunch break.
I live so close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I worked. I got my training in like other departments, I guess. I worked curbside, even though I already have my training in curbside, as everyone at curbside knew.
So why'd you have to do it again?
You do what you have to do, sometimes.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Then I had asked I had requested for last Sunday and Saturday off, which I got. But that's apparently when they had scheduled my training, even though I didn't get scheduled. They scheduled my training for drugstore and cosmetics, because your boy's a makeup artist. And
what?
Don't listen to me, dude. Okay. So they scheduled.
All right.
That was when those two trainings were scheduled. They expected me to come in, even though I requested the day off, and they approved it. I didn't know because it wasn't on my schedule.
Right.
And then they told me 2 days ago, "Hey, figure it out. You need to get it by the end of the week." And I was like, okay. So that's what I did today. Was after my deli shift, which is also really fun. Deli, where you slice the cheeses and stuff. I made the snack trays today.
Oh, nice.
So if you go to SA18 corporate number at 585 Austin Highway HEB, and you buy some broccoli feta salad, or maybe the snack trays with chocolate hummus, and some other stuff, some grapes, some strawberries, some blueberries. That was me.
Congrats.
Made them pretty good.
Yeah.
Michael, awesome. You can eat some of it. Yeah.
Would you say you have a passion for making food trays, or?
No. Okay. I would say I have a passion for breaking down market trucks. I really enjoy it. I pop a headphone in, and then I just break it down. Listen to a podcast. Maybe the Jdcast. Jeezy in the Sprig.
Yeah, whatever we decide.
Yeah. And then Thursday, I told Daniel I wanted to hang out, and so we hung out. Maybe it was a little passive aggressive for me, as I usually am, and I feel like sometimes you get tired of it. But that's another deeper conversation.
Well, we ended up watching the.
We watched the Lakers game as we were watching The Office up there because.
Because we couldn't get it on.
Terrible human being, and I have to watch streams of it. So yeah, I don't think Daniel's really ever watched a game that I cared about with me.
I mean, have you? I feel like I have. You have?
I don't think so.
Oh, like that you care about.
Yeah. So,
wow,
he got to see the real me.
Okay.
When I watch basketball or NFL.
I've never thought about that. I've never thought about that because I guess we mostly hung out after school during the semester, but we wouldn't watch any games, and then we would go to camp where not a lot of sporting events are on. Yeah. If we watch them on our phones. So
especially this year, there was nothing.
Oh yeah, no, during the whole pandemic.
Yeah, last year.
That's why the NBA Finals are right now.
Yeah.
Or coming up. Sorry. There was a press release saying, so if Miami wins, if there's not a Game 7 in the Celtics Heat series, Game 1 of the NBA Finals is September 30th, next Wednesday. That's 7. I think 7 or 8.
Something like that.
Yeah. But if there is a Game 7, it starts next Friday, October 2nd. So
that's crazy.
Yeah. But like you said, you think it's going to be the Heat.
And then the the next year's season can start October 30th, and everyone can just get back to living normal.
No.
Yeah, that's what it should be.
No, but the NBA.
I'm just kidding.
They're gonna start in January probably.
They should probably just play back to back games for a whole month, and then they'll be back on schedule for January.
No, Adam Silver said he still wants an 82 game season.
That's what I mean.
But I don't know if he's gonna do that
back to back for a couple weeks.
No.
Okay. So then I got my training done. I passed my exams. And I played Call of Duty. We haven't won this week yet, I don't think.
Was the closest you got?
We got a second place.
That's so
Those
tough.
are always tough.
Those are the worst.
I don't know. My shot's been off. Shot's been on sometimes. PS5 and Xbox releases are ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if I'm going to get one until January. So we'll see.
My brother showed me this real quick. Link of a GameStop offering where you could do monthly payments if you get an Xbox instead of just purchasing it outright. So you pay $25 a month.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if you can't get the pre-order.
But you pay that for 24 months.
Yeah, so you're paying more.
And my brother
that's what every purchase on interest is.
It makes sense, but it's because I've never done that.
My brother-in-law, Devin Dwayne, he got a PS5 or pre-order, paid it off.
He did?
Yep. You know how when they said,
Wow.
we're going to release pre-order, we're going to start pre-orders tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
He checked Best Buy, I think, and it was up. And then he asked my sister, hey, should I buy it? And she was like, yeah. And then they bought it. And they got it.
Good for you, man.
And then I said, oh,
you didn't get me.
you didn't.
You didn't pre-order.
I said,
one
you
for me?
forget that you have a brother-in-law
that
that also plays
PS4.
PlayStation.
That sucks.
And you didn't want to shoot me a text.
That's so
you
terrible.
didn't want to let me know.
Man, that's
No.
tough.
Okay, whatever, dude. So yeah, congrats to you.
Yeah, I just think me and my brother just might go in half
Buy a
for
PC.
one. No. We might just go 50-50 on a Xbox Series
Yeah.
X.
Again, I got the Xbox One Xbox One S. What is it called?
Xbox One
S.
S.
And the Xbox 360 for the raffle. Hit me up. Or if you want to just buy them outright for $250 for both of them and the games.
So is the
let me know.
raffle just already started? Or
Yes. No one's bought a ticket yet.
Maybe you should like put in like the description.
Yeah, I will.
Maybe.
I will.
I don't know. That'd be good.
So this concludes Jdcast.
Oh,
episode
real
3,
quick though, before
I
we
think.
conclude,
Go ahead.
shout out Danielle, who
Yes.
had a great idea for our next episode. You don't have to do that. It looked like it really hurt.
He used to do it
He
all the
just
time.
Slapped himself on
He used
the
to go
head. I know you do that, and I know you like do that a lot. But Danielle was asking us, hey, why don't y'all do a Q&A podcast one time for the one time? Didn't say it like that. I added that.
She did say that.
She
That's
did?
how she talks.
Okay. That's how she talks. Anyway, yeah, so I think next episode we're going to have a Q&A podcast.
Yeah.
So on all my socials, which will be here probably, hopefully,
They're on there.
Instagram, ASAP Sprague, Twitter, ASAP Sprague. I'm even going to post on my Facebook and Snap, and I'm just going to be asking questions. What do you want answered on the podcast? And literally, we want y'all to literally ask any question involving sports, music,
Personal.
personal
Faith.
stuff about books, because I know Danielle had a good recommendation for us on books.
Yeah.
Literally anything, we will answer it, and we will answer them in the next podcast.
Anything. Truthfully, it's like hot seat, but also if you ask a question,
Also,
I
don't
wanna
ask
answer,
a really dumb,
not
stupid,
gonna-
personal, weird question for all you weirdos out there.
But if
Not
you
calling y'all
if you
weirdos,
for some
but-
reason think that I would answer it, I guess ask it. But again, I'm not going to answer anything.
We
that's
may or
crazy.
may not bring
Ask
the
anything.
question up and flame you, and we won't answer the
ask
question.
anything.
But
Yeah,
still ask anything.
And I'm talking to you, Zirkle. So
Sorry,
Yeah.
Zirk. I don't know if we're going to answer your politics questions. Maybe.
we're not going to do that. Also, I've been getting a whole bunch of texts from every
Oh my gosh.
about registering to
too.
vote.
Me too.
I'm going to, and I'm pretty sure I actually am already. But also, I guess my number is under my sister's name, Natasha, who I have no idea who it is, and then they asked my dad too. My name's Jesus. So, and I already told you guys who I'm voting for. Not you guys. I'm not telling you guys.
I was about to say, did you
I
tell
already-
them?
I already told the people on the phone who I'm voting for. So yeah.
Good old
So
Kanye West.
go out and vote, guys.
Just
for real.
kidding.
I'm not voting for Kanye.
Not voting.
Go out and vote. If you are able to vote, you know
Mhm.
it's important for your voice to be heard. Some people
That's
like
right.
to say that our vote doesn't count. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, it does. Go out there.
It's what your
Vote.
constitutional rights for. Yeah.
Um,
So
Yeah.
I think that's it.
thanks for watching.
Thank you all so much for
As
watching.
always,
Like and subscribe and share, and we will see y'all next week.
next time. Peace and love.
Bye.
Bye.